Good evening and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where tonight we're back in one of our favourite places. Where are we, Charlotte?
Blackpool!
We're here in Blackpool, of course home to our favourite theme park in the UK, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and something that's a bit of a tradition, something I've done every single year since I was a kid. That is, of course, the iconic Blackpool Illuminations. It's switch on night tonight. Now, of course, things are a little bit different this year because of COVID-19. Normally they have a big concert and a firework display. Because of social distancing, that's not possible this year. But the lights are still going on, and they're doing like a YouTube stream, aren't they, of the switch on event. They've got some celebrities. They're going to be doing a switch on, and yeah, we've made our way down to right at the start of the illuminations down in Bispham. Things have not changed down here. I tell you what, these teddy bears just here been the same since I was a kid. I remember them from years ago. In fact, I'm sure I've got an old photo of me as a kid standing here. But we love the illuminations, don't we?
Oh, we do.
For some reason, we didn't actually do a vlog last year. However, the year before we did a vlog through the lights, and that's what we're doing tonight. So we've got the tram down here to Bispham. We're going to walk through the first section here, which is where all the children's lights are, things like these iconic teddy bears, and some really big set pieces as well. We're then going to get on a tram back down towards the North Pier. We'll then walk past the tower, see all the lights on there, and then make our way further down to the Pleasure Beach on foot. So we're going to be walking, we're going to be tram riding, and a bit of everything. But as always with the illuminations, there's a few new bits what they've put in, and I'm looking forward to seeing it all. Are you? Should be really, really nice. So yeah, we've got just over half an hour to go until the start of the illuminations. The trams do get pretty busy, so we thought we'll get down to Bispham nice and early, just in case the trams are busy. But so far, it doesn't seem too bad.
No, not too bad.
This is actually the first year that the illuminations have ran for such a long period. They're running until the 3rd of January 2021. Wow. So bear in mind, it's the 4th of September today, so they're on for a long run. You can even come here for Christmas. So what we're going to do, we'll load up YouTube on Charlotte's phone, and we'll actually watch the switch on, and then we'll hopefully see the lights all turn on in sync with Charlotte's phone. So we'll see how in sync it is. It'll be quite funny. So come and join us here for our vlog tonight from the 2020 Blackpool Illuminations. So there's just 5 minutes to go until the switch on of Blackpool Illuminations 2020. Crowds are gathering down here in Bispham, but of course the lights stretch for just over 6 miles. So there could be people all the way down the promenade waiting for the lights to go on. But what have you got for us, Charlotte? What are you going to tell us tonight?
I gave a review of some Cadbury's orange buttons.
And they were delicious. I loved them.
Well, brace yourself.
What have you got? We've waited a bit tonight, so what have you got for us?
This is Dairy Milk
Medley. Oh.
This is the best chocolate bar going. So it's a dark chocolate chip, biscuit and fudge pieces.
Honestly, it's absolutely delicious. Like, it's really, really nice.
It's so hard to find.
Like, this isn't a sponsorship from Cadbury or anything. We just really like this chocolate bar.
To know about this. So if you're thinking that's the chocolate bar for me, get yourself down to Home Bargains
and get the medley. Honestly, it's absolutely delicious. But here we go. We've got it up on Charlotte's phone. Not long to go until the lights are coming on.
I'm going to eat this.
And we're going to eat the medley as we walk down the illuminations. And as you can see, you've got the iconic tower just down there. You can actually see the red height beacon just down there in the distance. And yeah, we're not going to walk 6 miles, but we're going to walk a good few miles of it. And we'll also get on the tram as well. So here we go. We'll brace ourselves and get ready. The illuminations are coming on very, very soon. Here we go, we're counting down. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are they going to be in sync? Oh. Nothing's come on there. Oh, the tower's on. There we go, the tower's on. We can see the tower. I feel like we might get some car horns going. Oh, they're counting down there.
It's out of sync.
It is out of sync. The tower's on, but nothing else is. Here we go. Hey, there we go. And Blackpool Illuminations are on for 2020. A little bit of a delay there, a couple of minutes after the countdown. But here we go. The lights are on. All the cars are moving along now. Got a bit of a cheer just. No car horns going off though. But here we go. Of course, the first switch on there to be done virtually, but we're going to have a nice walk through the lights now. Of course, if you are driving through the lights, it does get quite busy and the traffic will soon start building up. So here we go. We'll start off just here. Of course, we've got this wonderful pirate-themed set of lights here. And what's great about this is it's absolutely huge. This year, it's had a bit of a refresh. As we can see, it's sponsored by Coral Island up there at the top. But here we go. Everyone starts walking down now, all the crowds. Let's go and see the teddy bears lit up, shall we, before we carry on. Well, I tell you what, you're going to be very, very tired by January the 3rd on your seesaw just there. the big bears. They're going to be doing that for a very, very long time this year. And of course you got the spinning carousel just here as well, and the swings. I think they paint these up every year actually. I remember they were different colours back when I was a kid. Classics, aren't they?
I love them.
Oh, really nice. But yeah, like we said, just of course there's a lot of illuminations this year to celebrate the fantastic work that the key workers have done throughout this year. I mean, we thank you to everybody this year. Really appreciate everyone, what everybody's done, don't we?
We really do.
What a year it's been. But yeah, so lots of rainbows and multicoloured lights when we get a bit further down. So let's carry on down this way. Oh, I really like these ones. They've had these for many, many years, and that's the great thing about the illuminations. They've kept a lot of them for a long time, so it just brings back them childhood memories. Nice, aren't they? Look at the size. They're absolutely huge, aren't they? Like, you stand here, and a lot of the illuminations above the road stay up throughout the year, and of course they change bits over and do maintenance to them. But all of these you're seeing at the start of this video, all the way down the side here, they just, they take them down every year. So it's a massive job for Blackpool Council and the illuminations team to put these up every year. Now, something we've not mentioned yet in this vlog, of course, is the social distancing and how it works here. So it's completely free to enter. There's no sort of entrance and exit to the illuminations. You just walk along free of charge, but there is areas to donate. So I definitely recommend donating if you are coming to the illuminations. And of course, we will be going to one of the booths to give our donation at the collection point. If you're in the cars, they actually have the collection points on the road. As you can see, traffic's really building up now all the way down. The lights spread for 6 miles, a little bit over 6 miles actually. So yeah, it's crazy, but if you are coming down here, definitely give a donation. These lights cost an absolute fortune to run, and it's a free show. It always has been, and they say it always will be. Got Postman Pat over there. But yeah, with social distancing, it's such a nice big open space. I mean, you look at this, yes, it is busy on the road with cars, but on these pathways here, yeah, there's quite a few people about, but the pathway's nice and wide. So yeah, social distancing here is absolutely fine, and that's why we decided that we didn't want to wear a mask tonight. We didn't need to, it's not like in a theme park where things are very confined.
Yeah, big outdoor space, lots of space to move around.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So we'll carry on down this way. I mean, you got Postman Pat over there. There's SpongeBob down the end there. Like SpongeBob. Sooty. Looks quite modern, Sooty does there with his lights. There we go, and got a little screen in there as well. You can see they've got like a little one-way system operation here, so you sort of enter around that way and just walk through this little garden area, what they've got. Let's carry on down this way. One of my all-time favourites here then, it's Swan Lake. Really nice with all the LED lights on here. It picks up really good on the camera, this one. Of course, how this works here, it's animated in the fact that, you can see you've actually got 2 of the swan's heads there and necks, and then them lights sort of simulate that he's moving his head up and down, which is quite a nice effect. You'll see that in action again in just a moment. And it's the same just here with like the dancing ladies at the side. You can see how it works. It's very, very clever. Instead of it being a moving part, they've got like a set of lights here and a set of lights there. And of course it makes it look like the dancing ladies, which is really, really good. I like how they do that. Very, very clever. Again, they've had these for years, but they are classics. And to be honest, you actually get a bit of a better perspective standing a bit further back sometimes. If you're here where we are now, they look great and you get the scale of them. But actually, if you stand a bit further back or, of course, drive along the road, you get to see them from more of a distance as well. I think we need a scooter to go around like that. A little journey over to Hawaii now. Some more hula dancing just going on here, and again, really nice effect what they do here with the lights. Such an old effect, but it looks brilliant. I mean, it picks up just as good on camera as it does actually here in person, which is weird because normally I say with like dark rides and stuff at theme parks, they don't pick up that well on camera, but with the illuminations you really get that effect. I mean, it's great how these aren't screens, these are huge. I mean, this is probably 10 meters tall. Like, look at Charlotte here standing in front, like, you're nowhere near. You got a big crab behind you just there. But yeah, the illuminations were part of your childhood as well, weren't they, Charlotte?
Yeah, I mean, I used to come as a kid, but I couldn't fully remember them.
Yeah, it's, a lot of the time people don't realise there's all these lights down here. I remember when I did the vlog 2 years ago with Charlotte, a lot of people commented and said, oh, we didn't realise the illuminations sort of went past the tower.
My favourite thing.
We like this. I wonder if he's working with it being night 1. So there's a mummy inside there. It's like an inflatable. And I don't think he is. Normally you hear like a motor. But yeah, literally there's a mummy in there, and then he flops out, doesn't he, which is quite funny. Well, Blackpool Council are here, so maybe they're trying to get him fixed for you, but Little hidden Mickey that is as well. Oh, loads of hidden Mickeys. The big mummy. But yeah, all the lights are on, but it doesn't look like it's fully working, that one yet. So just a little warning from this point, there will be quite a lot of flashing lights from this point in the video, as we can see from here. Absolutely huge, these. Really impressive to see all the strobes around the side there. Look at that. A dazzling light show, all in LED. Looks brilliant. I can't believe how well the camera's picking it up for you tonight, actually. Really nice. Hopefully the wind interference isn't too bad. Obviously can't do a lot about that, but originally we thought it was going to be raining tonight, so we're quite lucky, to be honest, that the weather's all right. So what you can see here is a little bit different. So you can actually pay to have a message or a picture put up the top just here in one of these squares, and that's what you can see people have done all on the top here. So if I just zoom in, you can see some people's messages up there, and some photos as well that people have done. I've actually known a few people that have done that before and put messages up there, which is quite nice. So we'll head down this way, take a left, a little bit further back now. You can't walk directly next to these next set of illuminations. We've got to go up to the top just there. Absolutely love these just here, strobing away above the road. And yeah, we'll make our way down this way. So you can see you've got the donation point just at the side. Yeah, like I say, you know, you can donate when you're going past in your car, or you can just nip over to them and give a donation. So that's what we'll do when we walk past now, before we carry on down this way and see some more of the lights. Now that's one pretty peacock. All the lovely LED lights on there, so colourful. Beautiful. Some more classics here that they've had for many years, we can see there, with the big clock and the mouse running around the top. Really, really nice. Down to one of my favourites just down here now. Love this one, all the LEDs on here. Here we go then, so I really like this one. It's called Great to be Green. Lots of different colours on there. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. And a couple of moving parts on there as well. I'm about to get my view blocked though by the tram. Here it comes. And yeah, it looks really nice, that one. Just like I say, very, very colourful up there. It's absolutely huge as well. I mean, you think of, you know, where we are now, a little bit further back. Like I say, it gives it more of a perspective actually when you stand a bit further back this way. Let's carry on down the road. It's not too busy though, is it? It's all right.
It's not too bad. I think because it's spread out for such a long period of time, people will just spread the visits out. Yeah,
you're definitely better off on foot though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not for all of it. Walking the whole 6 miles would take you a long time, but you know, like I said, the best way would probably be cycling, to be honest. But
it'd be nice to
it
cycle
would,
it.
yeah. And we might still do that actually at some point. I'd like to maybe do that if we can get the electric bikes down here. We'll have to see. This is another classic now. So you've got the motorbike just there jumping over the 3 different buses. Got a few different places on there. We've got Pleasure Beach, which is on the 511 there, the yellow bus. Blackpool Zoo, 36A. Then bus number 26 is going to the tower. But yeah, that's another classic. I mean, you think about that, it's not a moving part. They've got loads of different motorbikes that are set all the way across the top to make it look like he's going from the start to the finish. Lots and lots of moving parts here on the Alice in Wonderland display, as we can see. Absolutely love this one. Cheshire Cat, the Mad Hatter, there's Alice over there as well. Really nice. I like the tree actually down at the end there with all the green LED lights in there. Really, really nice display. Just so much movement, and that's what makes it. And my view gets blocked by a tram. How many times is that going to happen tonight? Whenever I'm not rolling the camera, no trams go past, and as soon as I press record, it's like the tram drivers are trying to wind me up. Boom, boom. It's still going in Blackpool. Basil Brush has got its own illuminations here. Still going. Basil Brush, only here in Blackpool. And then just off to the left here, you've got another classic, Noddy. I used to absolutely love Noddy. Did you like Noddy?
Hey, wait for the Noddy.
Noddy! Honestly, Noddy was brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, again, these are some lights they've had for absolute years. And the day they get rid of these is the day I'll stop coming. Honestly,
Classic.
They are classics. These are childhood classics. You know, I remember walking down here like 25 years ago with my parents, and now I'm walking down here with my girlfriend. I mean, making these memories together. It's like, honestly, it's amazing just coming to these places that we used to come as a kid. Absolutely brilliant. Well, that's a bright sign up there, isn't it? Open sesame. There we go. So that goes off. Then you get all the lights coming on around the side. And again, quite a lot of movement here. All these different animated figures. really, really interesting to see, and that's another reason why I like to keep this on theme park worldwide. A, because we're in Blackpool, and of course it's famous because of the tower and the Pleasure Beach, all attractions that we've covered before, but also the Illuminations. You know, they've got these big set pieces and theming structures that are actually a lot more impressive than a lot of the theming that we get in our UK theme park. So it's really nice to come and see. I mean, you go to a lot of theme parks in the UK, you don't see big set pieces such as this. I mean, that looks absolutely fantastic up there, and you got some sound effects going on in the distance as well with this one. Really, really nice. So we've got a bit of juggling going on with these ones here, as we can see, and these are beautiful. I absolutely love the butterfly just here. Very, very nice. The colours are absolutely gorgeous on these as well. Like I say, you're seeing this on the camera just like we're seeing it in person, you know. And I don't say that very often. A lot of the time the colours and stuff don't really pick up that well on the camera, but yeah, these pick up really, really nice. The fish looks great there as well. I like how he changes colour as well, which is really nice. It's like a white sort of silhouette and then goes colourful like that. It's really nice. And some more classics that are still going here in Blackpool. Sooty and Sweep and Sue, there we go. There's Sweep down at the end, here's Sooty. There's Richard there as well, presenter. And we're sort of making the way down now to the end of the first section of lights just here. Like I say, these are great to bring the kids. If you've got kids, bring them down here to come and see all these ones. And it's best walking through them, in my opinion. Really get to take it all in. And we've got the haunted house down here as well, which used to do a little bit of a show. I'm not too sure if it's working in terms of the audio or not. I can't hear it, but the lights are working. You can see it's a bit like you see in America on people's houses. They do like Christmas lights displays synchronized to music. It's kind of what this is, but I don't know if the music's on.
It is very faint.
Oh no, it is on. Yeah. There we go. A bit of Michael Jackson Thriller for you all. There we go. Oh, that's all right, yeah. I mean, that looks great. You see that a lot in America on people's houses doing stuff like this. Of course, maybe you're watching this video from the States. Hi out there to America if you are. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. I think they've replaced some of the LEDs on this for this year actually. Looks really quite fresh. Oh, it's always nice to walk through those lights there, and it brings back so many childhood memories. They're great, aren't they, Charlotte?
Yeah, really good.
Really nice, and like I say, if you've got little ones, it's definitely worth walking through there. I mean, we've only spent about maybe 20 minutes or so walking through there and showing you them all, but if you just wanted to take your time, you can spend a couple of hours there, to be honest, watching each of the individual shows that they do, and it's really, really nice. Anyway, we're going to carry on now, walking a little bit further down. In terms of the rest of the illuminations, 90% of them are above the road, so we're going to walk down next to the road and show you some of the displays, and they've actually got some new ones this year, of course, all about the NHS and the fantastic key workers throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. So they've got some rainbows and stuff like that a little bit further along. They've also got some sort of laser show this year, and I think it's a Spitfire that they've put in the middle of the roundabout. So what the plan is, we're going to walk down to there, show you these lights on foot. We're then going to get back on a tram down to North Pier, and then we'll get back on foot and walk from North Pier past the tower, up past Coral Island and to the Pleasure Beach. So yeah, we're in for a bit of a night, but yeah, we'll get a bit of exercise in tonight. But we thought we won't walk the full thing, but we'll certainly walk the best bits, as I like to say. So I'll spin you around and let's carry on and see some of the lights now as we make our way down towards the roundabouts. So I really like these ones. Pretty sure these are new for 2020. Sponsored by Northern Rail, these ones. But as you can see, you've got the really nice colour changing LED bars, and you've got a couple of these just here. Very, very nice. And I tell you what, from what we can see of the tower down there in the distance, it looks absolutely amazing. They've redone all of the LED lights on there this year. But that was a massive job for Blackpool Council. If I stop just here a second and zoom in all the way down there, you can see the tower in the distance going absolutely crazy. Loads of different colours and strobes. It looks brilliant. So of course we're going to be standing right out the front of the iconic Blackpool Tower a little bit later on, and we'll show you all of that. Tell you what, that's quite a good view, isn't it? Seeing all the cars coming up with all the illuminations, and that's where we're going to carry on walking. So these are lights that they've had for years now in the middle, but again, they've become quite classics. I've always called these like the stained glass style lights. Very, very nice. I mean, the camera doesn't pick these up amazing until you zoom in a little bit, where you can start to see some more of the details. But a lot of these are very different. You've got like butterflies, flowers, and it's like all done in like a stained glass effect. Of course, it's not actually stained glass, but they look very, very nice from a distance. Really like the look of those. Of course, you can always catch the trams up and down the promenade here as well. Of course, if you are using public transport at the moment, you do need to be wearing a face covering though. But yeah, the good thing is, I mean, crowds really spread out. You don't often get a lot of people walking on this section now between Bispham and down towards the roundabout here. As you can see, it's really quietened off now. And that's because most of the lights are over the road. You can see there's a few little bits at the side, but mostly just over the road here as well. But yeah, we're gradually making our way now down towards the roundabout where the Spitfire is, just down here. Not too far to go until we get to that, I think. So we've made it down here to the roundabout. It's only actually took about 15 minutes to walk to this point. As you can see, you've got the spotlight shining up there into the sky above Blackpool. And here it is, the roundabout, and it's got a Spitfire there in the middle. Fantastic. I mean, they have advertised as some sort of light show here. I don't know when it happens. I mean, somebody said it was every 15 minutes, but I'm not exactly too sure. There's not really any signage or anything. I can see a couple of lasers up here, what I think are lasers on the truss, so I'm not too sure. But you've got the two big spotlights down there. I mean, they're certainly not lasers there, but I think maybe it does more. But obviously we're going to walk around this corner just here in a minute, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, a little look at them just there so you can see the Spitfire itself. They've done all sorts over the years with this roundabout. One of my favourites was actually when they turned it into a carousel of lights. So literally they had horses all the way round in a circle and made like a giant carousel that was absolutely fantastic. But we'll linger about for a few minutes and see if anything does happen, but I'm not too sure. Maybe they're just classing that as the actual laser show with just the two spotlights. But no matter what, it's very impressive having an actual Spitfire there in the middle of the roundabout. So we were just about to get on the tram and we're actually waiting at the stop just here. But here we go, they've actually got the lasers on, so it's like a bit of laser mapping, as we'd say there, on the Spitfire. That looks quite good actually, yeah, there you go. It's quite nice, isn't it? I thought there were some lasers around the side on the truss, but there you go. So it's not really a full laser show, but as you can see, they are, yeah, laser mapping that, which is quite interesting. Not really projection mapping, but using the laser instead. Well, there you go. I've said laser a lot, haven't I, in the past few minutes? Oh, that looks good. But yes, that runs around every 15 minutes, I believe. Over on the Spitfire in the middle of the roundabout. There we go. And that's it. Oh, maybe some more. Right then, so we've just got the tram ride down from by the roundabout down here to North Pier. That took about 5 minutes there on the tram. To walk that probably would have been maybe about 20-25 minutes.
No.
But we thought we're going to be walking all the way here from North Pier
and it's cold.
Down to Pleasure Beach. It's a bit windy. I don't think it's too cold, but it's windy. But yeah, so we've just come off the tram and look at the tower. The lights look absolutely fantastic there on the tower. So yeah, we're going to walk down this way now, all the way down to Pleasure Beach, and hopefully the lights should be on the big one, and we'll kind of end the video down there. Here we go, the guy on the bike just confirmed it for us. The lights are on down there, so there we go, nice official confirmation. Let's go have a walk through the rest of the illuminations. So yeah, these ones are all strobing and twinkling away and look absolutely fantastic. And there it is, one of the most famous icons here in the United Kingdom, Blackpool Tower. And last year the lights on there looked absolutely dreadful. They really did. They needed money spending on them and fixing them up. Because I think they were changed in 2011, I believe it was, when they changed the lights to the LED ones. And I tell you what, they looked great when they first put them on, but now they look even better. Look at that, it looks brilliant. I mean, it's so colourful. In fact, I need to stop here and take a couple of photos for Instagram. Talking of Instagram, give us a follow at Theme Park Worldwide. You can also follow my personal one at Sean Sandbrook, and also
at Charlotte TPW.
So again, give us a follow over on Instagram. Of course, we do stories and post lots of different pictures from where we visit, including here in the absolutely stunning Blackpool, and especially down at the Pleasure Beach. As we can see, the council driving up and down there, making sure that everything's working like it should be. And here we go, all these lights are doing a nice little show for us, as we can see. Really amazing what you can do with LEDs though, isn't it now? As you can see, all colour changing, all about the rainbow, all about the NHS, them key workers. What's been a very tough year for everybody. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That is brilliant. Really nice. And of course, you've got the heart there shining bright on the front of the tower. I'll zoom in a bit on that for you. It's that bright. Look at that. Yeah, I love how the tower's doing lots of different settings as well. I mean, from a distance, I bet that looks really bizarre. Can you imagine like being an aircraft coming over Blackpool, you know, and just looking over and seeing that and thinking, what is it? Oh, it's Blackpool Tower. Absolutely fantastic. Well, yeah, we're going to carry on walking all the way down to Pleasure Beach. It's a shame to see the big wheel not with any lights on over there on Central Pier. That's normally got some lights on there. I'm not too sure maybe if they're not working. I mean, there was a fire on the pier just a few weeks ago, so maybe that's affected the lights on there. I'm not too sure. Yeah, you got all the nice red on here. Honestly, it looks great, and they're picking up really well on the camera actually. But yeah, once again, another look there up at the tower, and we'll see that again from a distance when we walk further away from it down towards South Beach. Very, very nice. How are you, Charlotte? Are you cold?
I'm freezing.
Yeah. Do you want some donuts or not?
I'm not feeling
donuts. Well, I'm going to be having some donuts. I bet you when I get some donuts, you're going to be like, oh, I want some of them. You're going to start stealing them. Or, I'll tell you what we have got. We've got the medley.
We have got the medley.
Oh, we'll have to crack the medley out. We'll show you a bit of the medley when we open it actually, so you can see the inside, because it's a bit different. How would you explain like the inside of the medley?
So it's basically the inside's on the outside, basically.
Right, okay. It's like all bumpy, isn't it? A bit like,
yeah,
a bit Rocky Roady in a way.
Yeah, so you can see what's inside the chocolate bar on the base of the chocolate bar.
It's very strange.
It's fantastic.
Well, we've got the medley, so let's carry on down this way. Yeah, I love these lights doing all the different sequencing. So we're leaving the area now by Blackpool Tower and continuing our walk down the Golden Mile here in Blackpool on the first night of the Illuminations. This set just here is sponsored by the Carousel Shopping Centre, which is that main shopping centre here in Blackpool. As we can see, they stretch just down here. You've got all the hearts that are flashing and strobing on the sides there as well. And we're down towards Coral Island here now as well. The absolutely huge arcade. We love Coral Island, don't we, Charlotte?
Yeah.
It's absolutely awesome. Of course, you've got the lights up there. They're on all the time at Coral Island. This is where I can get some donuts, hopefully, around here. I tell you, she's not having one. Yeah. We got some donuts from down this way. We carry on walking down the Golden Mile.
So I've just bought some donuts.
What do you mean you've just bought some donuts? I bought some donuts.
I got money out your money.
Yeah, here we go. 5 for £2.50. Of course, lots of different local businesses that all need the support down here on the seafront. Let me get my hand in there. I hope they're all right, these. Oh, they look all right, nice and warm. Oh. Well, Sean and Charlotte's food review from the donuts. You know what? I give them a good 8 out of 10. Also, if you want to, you can have a horse and carriage ride down here on the seafront. There you go. All sorts of different local businesses that all need the support. So we're going to carry on walking down this way. We've got some more sooty and sweet lights now. Oh, they're absolutely delicious, they are. Lovely. Nice view there back towards Coral Island and the tower with that awesome LED lighting. And here we can see sooty and sweet. Here we go. Tell you what, Golden Mile Amusements always looks good with the lights on there. Of course, they're on all throughout the year as well, not just Illuminations. Sooty and Sweep, and then we're making our way down now to a brand new set of lights for 2020. Of course, thanking the NHS. And here they are then, nice and close up. And I tell you what, these are really nice and colourful. Loving the rainbows that you've got down the side there. I mean, look at that. Going back even 5 years, you wouldn't really get LED technology like that before. But I tell you what, these are brilliant, really, really nice and colourful. And once again, from me and Charlotte, a big thank you to all NHS staff, carers and key workers. We all really appreciate that work that you've done to keep us all safe. And of course, Charlotte's a key worker as well, you know, during the pandemic. And of course, you know, we talk about during the pandemic, it is still ongoing at the moment. So everybody who works in hospitals, carers, supermarkets, everybody out there, a big thank you for everything that you've done. And I think it's a really nice tribute, actually, that Blackpool have done this for this year. And some of the swankiest lights they've got, I mean, these are lovely. To be honest, they look better from on a side angle here. Look at those. Very, very nice. We can see some more pictures up there as well of various different key workers on both sides. And then this looks really, really nice in the middle here. Very, very bright NHS there in the middle. Let's get a good zoom in on that. Look at that, really nice. And I like how they're very colourful. Some of the brightest illuminations that they've got here on the Golden Mile. I think they look absolutely awesome. There we go, shining there brightly for the NHS. Absolutely brilliant. Somebody giving us a shout out from the car. Love it. Okay, and continuing on with the walk then now, after those wonderful NHS and Key Workers illuminations, to some that they've had for a few years now. These are really nice actually, some of the biggest illuminations that we've seen in quite a few years. The size of these is brilliant all the way across, and these are directly out the front here of Central Pier. I believe these were in the same location last year. That's the thing, sometimes they'll move the location of some of the lights, other years they'll stay in the same place for a long time, you know, it all depends. But yeah, of course, some of these illuminations stay up all year, some come down for maintenance, replacing bulbs and all that sort of stuff. But I tell you what, it's great to see Blackpool's economy booming tonight. Look at this, and the fact the lights are on all the way through until the 3rd of January. Brilliant for tourism here in the UK. Well, we're doing so well with the weather, but it has just started to rain here this evening in Blackpool. But I tell you what, we've not done too bad. It did give out originally earlier in the week that there was going to be rain all night, so I'm quite pleased, to be honest, that we've not got washed out, have we, Charlotte? We're all right.
No.
Not too bad, but we'll try our best, of course, get as much footage as we can do of the rest of the lights.
I'm going to show you the medley.
Oh, here we go. We're going to have a look at the medley itself now. Here we go. She's
right.
opening it up for us.
It's not the best.
What do you mean? What's up with it?
It's not as bitty. It's what? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow! Look at that. Wow.
It's fantastic. We're gonna have to crack that. Oh, she's already got it. There we go. Let's have to crack it open, get it in my mouth. But there we go. Let's have some medley. Hey, so here we go. The LED lights are on this side just here of the big wheel over there on Central Pier, which is good to see. Of course, from this point, we are going to get some rain droplets on the camera. So, of course, I'll try my best. Here's that look at the medley, though, close up.
Wow.
There you go. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, maybe they've not got the LEDs on the other side, actually, of the wheel. But here we go. We'll carry on down this way. We've got some nice big chandeliers now. To be honest, it looks like it might just be a passing rain shower, so we should be all right. We'll try our best. Oh, that's it. Cold Drinks is closed up for the night. Shutters are down. Shutters are down. No medley coming from there, Charlotte. No medley. I tell you what, you can see all the light coming from Pleasure Beach down there in the distance. Of course, the big one's got huge floodlights that shine up into the sky. Look at that, because it's gone a bit misty now as well. You can just see all of that light coming from the big one down there. Right, we'll wipe the camera lens off and carry on. So I've wiped the camera lens off a bit now, so you can see these chandeliers just here. Very nice. You got the strobing string lights going across the road. And once again, I know I keep mentioning it, but look at that lighting package on the tower. Absolutely stunning. I think that's the best it's ever looked. Now I remember it as a kid, you know, with like when it had Pepsi down the side, but I tell you what, that looks absolutely stunning now. Really, really nice. It's like it's just disappearing like a rocket. Absolutely brilliant. Seems like the rain's stopping a little bit now. We've just had quite a shower where little Charlotte over here has got a little bit wet. But I can't see you under there. You all right? Yeah, I can't see you. Oh, sorry. You're all right in there. Yeah. Oh no. We'll carry on down this way. You can always get on the tram if you want. Here we go, look at all the traffic, still very, very busy tonight, even though we're approaching 11 o'clock. Are you all right there, Charlotte, after I accidentally poked your eye?
Oh, I'm fine.
Are you okay? I do apologise about that, but here we go. It's all right, so we'll carry on walking down this way now. As we can see, you've got these. These are really nice LED lights. Love these. So it's kind of like tubes, what they've got with these. Very similar to what they've done with the NHS lights, actually. But yeah, I think these look really, really nice. Definitely is. Absolutely brilliant all the way down, and very colourful as well. And they kind of match all the ones down the side, change in sync as well, which is really good. As we can see down here a little bit further in the distance there. Really, really nice. I think sometimes if you come a little bit further back, you get a bit of a better perspective actually from some of the illuminations. Now, it might not be part of the illuminations here in Blackpool, but it always looks great when it's lit up every single night throughout the year. It's the Lindeen Hotel over there. Let's have a round of applause for the Lindeen. There we go, a little shout out for them. They deserve it, because look at the lighting. Brilliant, and in all them windows along the front there, you've got all the little lights. I'm about to get it blocked by a camper van. But you got all the little lights there in the windows. Really nice LED lighting package up the top as well. Brilliant. But yeah, these are some of my favourites here actually. Just so colourful. Really, really nice all the way down. And we can see down there in the distance as well, towards where we're walking. We're parked towards the big one just down there. So we're going to be walking all the way down to the big one. The lights do carry on a little bit past the big one, but there's not loads to be seen there along that way. But of course, if you want to see the full route, you can head further past the Pleasure Beach for maybe another half a mile or so, where you can see some more of the lights down there as well. As we can see, South Pier. Hey, theme park worldwide on YouTube. That's like the second time that's happened down this bottom bit. We got recognised on foot as well, didn't we, down the other end? Absolutely crazy. But yeah, South Pier, that's still pumping over there as well. Of course, you got the rides. A lot of local businesses adapt when the illuminations are on, of course, because it's great business for them, isn't it? Right, we'll carry on down this way towards the next set of lights, and these again are quite large, the ones that we're coming to. Oh, another really nice zoom in. Sometimes you're focusing that much on what's in front of you that you forget to turn around and look back at the view. Absolutely stunning. And like I say, when you see them all in a line like that in the distance, brilliant to see. All the rainbow colours there. I think it looks absolutely awesome what they've done for this year. Definitely the best display they've done in quite a few years, in my opinion. Here we've got the Showgirl Lights then, just here. These are nice all the way down, some of the bigger illuminations that they've got here. I like these because, of course, you've got the dancers on the side with some like little strobes in there as well. And then you've got the like the nice lights in the middle there as well. It sort of fills the space really nice, as we can see if we zoom in from a distance. They look really good in all the different colours here as well. They're not colour changing, these ones, they all stay the same colour, but I think they're quite nice. And like I say, you've got the strobes in there, which just adds a bit of character to them as well. Not the most impressive ones, these. I mean, I wouldn't say these are my favourites at all, but it is something. You got the Cubbies lights just here as well. Now, I'm not too sure what the Cubbies are. Is it a programme? I'm not too sure. I mean, they're obviously characters or mascots, but comment down below, let me know about the Cubbies. Do you know the Cubbies, Charlotte?
I guess it's some sort of kiddie thing.
It's probably like the Noddy for us, maybe.
Oh, okay.
You know, like Noddy for us was like so iconic. So Cubbies is probably something like that, but I'm not too sure. We've got some crazy strobe lights just down here as well. Love all the crazy strobes. They used to actually have McDonald's lights here a few years ago. You used to say like, I'm loving it and stuff like that. Yeah, they stopped that. I'm not too sure why. Maybe they just pulled the sponsorship. But yeah, these are some of the most impressive ones that we're coming to now. I absolutely love these. If you haven't guessed already, the sponsorship there, sponsored by Beaverbrooks, the jewellers. And I tell you what, makes me want to go there and buy some stuff, because look at that. That is absolutely impressive, and one of the best views of it from here as well. Beaverbrooks, the jewellers, there you go. Another tram coming past. But yeah, we'll get a bit closer to these. Closer look just here at these nice shining lights for Beaverbrooks, the jewellers. Yeah, I do think these look fantastic. Some of my favourite ones, these. They used to have them down by the tower, these ones, a few years ago. But like I said earlier in the video, they're always changing them about and freshening the offering up here at Blackpool Illuminations. So we're going to just cross back over the tram line here now and go and see that massive building we can see there with the colour changing LED strip lights on. Let's go and check that out. Oh, it sounds very atmospheric here with the music. And here it is. This is what I call a laser show. Look at this. Oh, that looks really good, liking that. So there it is, South Pier, and you can see Blackpool Tower all the way down there now. The other end of the Golden Mile. We've had quite a walk tonight, but I tell you what, it's been fantastic. Got to have a mention though for the Velvet Coaster Wetherspoons over there as well. There we go, love a bit of the Velvet Coaster, and the lighting looks great on there as well. I mean, what they did with the lights at the top is brilliant. It fits in great with the illuminations, but of course it's a bit of a nod back as well to that old school amusement park lighting. And talking of old school amusement park, there it is, one of our favourites, and our favourite here in the UK, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. They've actually got some new illuminations out the front, so we'll have a look at those shortly. But I tell you what, it looks really nice and impressive here from a distance. Look at that. Of course, with Pleasure Beach, this is the best form of advertising for them, really. You got the big screen that you can see there on the left-hand side, and then lighting up the tallest roller coaster in the UK, the big one, of course, that opened back in 1994 as the tallest roller coaster in the world. It's still a big icon here for Blackpool. You know, it really is. I forgot the pun just there that I put in. Of course, Icon's another ride, but the big one's certainly the most iconic attraction, and probably to ever open in the UK, and probably ever will be, to be honest. I don't think we're going to see a structure ever built like that in this country, or at least for a very, very long time. Even more so in the distance now with what's happened with the pandemic and the effect it's had on attractions. But yeah, look at that, the lighting's incredible. We'll make our way down there. Like I said, we're parked just opposite Pleasure Beach tonight. So yeah, we'll sort of wrap up the vlog down there a little bit closer to Pleasure Beach. So these are brand new lights for 2020, and of course carrying on as well with that multicoloured rainbow theme. Yeah, and these look really nice. I mean, they're a bit more simple than some of the other lights. However, I think they still look really nice with all the colour changes in there. And again, it seems like they're kind of moving now to them strips that can change colour. I mean, I imagine these cost a fortune, but from a maintenance point of view, these probably last a lot longer as well. But there we go, bring on the light. That's like the slogan this year for the Illuminations. And I tell you what, it's been fantastic to walk through and see them all. Like I say, we've not been through every single set of illuminations tonight. Of course, we got the tram down from the roundabout where the Spitfire was down to North Pier. You know, you could walk that if you wanted and see some more, but you've certainly seen the best parts in this video and the highlights. Like I say, if you really wanted to, you carry on walking down that way for another 20 minutes and see more of them, but that's more towards either the start or the end of the illuminations, no matter where, of course, depending on which way you come in. Great to see Pleasure Beach have got the archways lit up over there though. Always nice to see those lit up at this time of year. The nice archways. Very, very iconic. I still want to put something back in the middle though. It'd be nice to see Funshine, the old mascot, return right there in the middle. I think that would really make it, especially with the park kind of bringing, you know, Funshine back a little bit. But yeah, before we wrap up this vlog from Blackpool Illuminations 2020, just going to take you over to one of my favourites now, but unfortunately, looks like it needs a bit of TLC. I don't think it's working properly. It's Venus Reborn, the fountain show, so we're going to have a little look. Oh, show me your sadness, Charlotte. The fountains aren't working. Oh no, but the lights are on, the music's on. I say the lights are on, the actual Venus Reborn sign at the top's not, but normally you get a fountain show here. To be honest, it looks like they've not filled up with water yet, so it is night one. You've got to think this is the greatest free light show in the world. You know, it takes a lot to get this thing up and going, so yeah, they've probably just not got it filled up yet. I imagine they will do soon. But there you go, ending tonight's vlog with a really nice view there of the Pepsi Max Big One. Even the Grand National signs lit up just through there as well. Just noticed it peeking through. But yeah, this part looks amazing, doesn't it, at night lit up?
Yeah, really good.
That's what really makes Pleasure Beach for us, isn't it? The late night riding events. Of course, we've filmed them before here on the channel as well, but we'll go a little bit further down this way to the car and we'll wrap up tonight's vlog here from Blackpool Illuminations 2020, running all the way through until the 3rd of January 2021. But you know what, the weather's treated us quite well tonight. 4th of September 2020, and the start of the longest ever run in its history of the Blackpool Illuminations. But I think, you know, the NHS section's fantastic.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones.
I think that's really nice. Of course, the tower again is a big highlight, and I think that looks brilliant with all the new LED lighting. Again, it seems like they've updated a lot of the lights for this year. They're going more and more down that very colourful route, and I think that looks fantastic. Even the tram's saying bye to us tonight, giving us a little honk of his horn. But no, it's been absolutely fantastic. We'll be back down here again numerous times to come and see the illuminations. I mean, the Pleasure Beach season's been extended until mid-December, which is brilliant. So we're going to be coming down here until then. And also, we might do a bit of a Christmassy walk through the lights, maybe when we get a bit closer. I feel like that might make a nice festive vlog for all of us.
Yeah.
Might, you know, put some Christmas hats on, that sort of thing. Or maybe we'll go in the car, put some Christmas music on and drive through the lights.
I might dress up as a turkey.
Yeah, we might do something like that as we get into December. So, you know, we all need a good laugh and a good smile after this year. So, you know what, I think we'll probably do a second Illuminations vlog as a Christmas sort of special.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that'd be really nice, especially with Pleasure Beach opening through until mid-December. But it's been great. Thanks for joining me and Charlotte here on Theme Park Worldwide for the switch on night. A bit of a different switch on, but I tell you what, when they came on in the end, it was certainly worth it. And yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. So thanks for joining us for another vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide. And that means it's time to cue those credits. See you all soon.